Hey, what's up, guys? This is Arturo, Team Spooky's very own Sabin, back again with another match analysis video for Street Fighter 2 from the Street Fighter 25th Anniversary Tournament Grand Finals in San Francisco. Sorry for me not posting any match analysis videos for a long time, but these do take a little bit. These do take like a little while to set up, and I really have to think. I really have to think about it, like in some capacity before I do this, since I want to do these properly. And I got backlogged with a lot of stuff, so yeah, apologies. But before we get into that and talking about the game, talking about the players, I want to talk about a few of the places that you can find me and people that helped me in making this video. So yeah, if you're watching this, you can follow my YouTube channel or subscribe rather at youtube.com/FGC7 if you want to keep up to date with everything I'm doing fighting game related that I upload to YouTube. Go there, and subscribing is a big way to help me out. So if you guys subscribe, I appreciate it. Much love. If you want to see things that I do live related to fighting games, you can check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/NYCFurby. You can also follow me on there as well if you want to be notified of anything I do on fighting game related that goes live. You guys know I'm with Spooky a lot, so yeah, it's like you never know, things could be popping off. If you want to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/NYCFurby is the place to do it. If you want to leave feedback like about these guides and everything that I've been doing so far, yeah, that is the place to go. If you want to follow us on Facebook, you can do so at facebook.com/tspooky. And oh yeah, the backbeat was provided to us by David Paul Maddock, aka Jibbo, aka Street Fighter Cross Tekken Defense Force. Let me use his backbeat to produce these videos. So yeah, check out his Twitter account, give him a follow, and also check out his SoundCloud channel at soundcloud.com/Automattock. The backbeat for this is Automattock Monet. I don't know if I pronounced it right. But whatever, it's okay. Two more places before we're done. Super Turbo Revival, check them out. Yeah, for up-to-date Street Fighter 2 news. Bob Painter does an excellent job with this stuff. He has been watching the King of GGPO tournaments all year. It's definitely where to go. It's updated constantly with Street Fighter 2 news. It has interviews, it has events, player bios, even has an ST Revival store. So if you want to help out Bob Painter directly, definitely like an awesome way to do it. And of course, find guys at shoryuken.com. Their wiki for this game is pretty detailed and pretty in-depth, like I must say. It was nice to read through it, since there's more information about this game than I could know like what to do with. I wouldn't be able to absorb it fast enough. So shout out to SRK's wiki. Well, yeah, so Street Fighter 2, legacy game at heart, right? And like even the design decisions in the game are legacy. Very tight inputs, huge block damage, throws are the best they've ever been, very fast paced. There is definitely like a market for that today, which is why Street Fighter 2 is still played competitively. The game has not broken down in competitive play even after the game came out in '94. The game has also evolved so much, so pretty much there still is a diehard audience of players that still play Street Fighter 2. The reason why I like Street Fighter 2 personally, like originally I was a competitive Marvel vs. Capcom 1 player, but Street Fighter 2, when I went back to it years later, I really appreciated its simplicity yet exquisite depth. And I really enjoyed the fact that you could play all character archetypes in this. You can play zoning, you can play rushdown, you can play runaway, you can even play grapplers, which we'll get into below. But yeah, anyway, Street Fighter 2 is an awesome game, and this is the PS3 version of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix Classic Mode that they played on in the tournament. Alright, so let's talk about the players a little bit. John Choi is the definition of old school. He is one of the first generations of Street Fighter 2 players, period. Extremely happy to see him compete. Extremely happy to see him compete here today. I know he hasn't been around the community that much since, like, life goes on for all of us players, but it was really nice to see him there. Afrolegends is a player that I would consider middle school compared to Damdai and John Choi. Compared to Damdai and John Choi, he wasn't around like in the old school days, but he started popping up around Xbox One time, where Hyper Street Fighter 2 came out on Xbox One. And from there, Afro started showing up to tournaments, was tutored under Valle, and yeah, just overall very, very strong player with DeeJay and Boxer. And of course, there's Damdai, who's comparatively new school compared to the rest of these guys. At least when it comes to playing in tournaments, he hasn't been playing for tournaments as long, but like he's also extremely, extremely solid. He is on top of his game right now. Alright, so yeah, so we're going to be breaking down the winners finals and grand finals of Street Fighter 2 25th anniversary tournament. So yeah, let me get that set up for you and let me get right into it. Shout out to Nidell. Yeah, so this is something that I've wanted to see for a while. I've always wanted to see what would happen if Damdai played the old schoolers, and since this game is so old school, you figure that you kind of figure that what if there were dream matches of everybody like in their prime being able to play each other. I mean, sadly it doesn't happen, but I'm still happy that I do get to see these players play in whatever capacity. So I think that's awesome. John Choi's play style, from playing him throughout the years, he kind of has an old school mentality to it, of course, because that was an era where there was no frame data and stuff, and you kind of had to figure out your strategies by intuition a lot of the time, and I feel John Choi plays like that. He has a fireball game that is very second nature to him, which comes from playing the game for so long. Damdai, on the other hand, he is a perfectionist. He is a new school guy comparatively to John Choi in the competitive scene, but he's a player that I feel he's kind of a perfectionist. He knows option selects, he masters them extremely well. He has it down to a science where he pretty much has it down to a science, Japanese style. It's pretty much the best way to describe it. And in this set, we're going to be covering Old Sagat versus T-Hawk and Old Hawk versus New Ryu. So before I did this video, I looked at FrameAdvantage's.com's YouTube channel for the T-Hawk breakdown that Damdai did with Seb a couple of years back, and it was extremely helpful because it explained how T-Hawk's option selects work and in a lot of these situations. So now like it's evolved. The game has evolved to the point where basically the worst character in the game, T-Hawk, written off by so many people, became so good because of these option selects. Now it's to the point where he's kind of like a walking tank, and if he's anywhere near you, you're pretty much done due to these option selects. I'm going to be linking the FADC video for you that Damdai did, which talks about option selects, because I'm not going to go too much into detail about how they're performed or anything, but Seb's video breaks down perfectly, and for that I say thank you. So yeah, we're going to get into these matches in a bit and break it down, talk about some spacing. So this game is very, very blind select. This game is very, very blind select heavy. I believe that the players here, they did do blind select. John Choi went with old Sagat. So the old characters in Street Fighter 2, they cannot soften they cannot like soften throws. New characters can, but they have advantages that some of the new versions of Street Fighter 2 characters don't. In Sagat's case, while he cannot break throws, his DP is one hitting, so you'll get the full damage up on it every time, even off a trade. And his fireballs are faster, so that's one of the reasons why he's commonly picked. Old Hawk has like some better hitboxes on his normals. He doesn't have a whiff on his 360, which allows him to perform these option selects. He doesn't have super, but like I definitely don't think he needs it. It's pretty clear that Damdai, at least to me, like he does play for these option selects, and he's masters execution to the point where you can implement these on command almost 100% of the time, and it's pretty scary to see. All right, so I'm not sure how much John Choi knows about Damdai's abilities in this game. We're gonna find out now. Since T-Hawk is a grappler, if he gets in your face, you are in some trouble. All right, let's get this whiteboard working. All right, cool. Yeah, if he gets in your face with ticks, like you are in some trouble, like because even if you even if you try to DP him out of a tick attempt, like he has option selects to counter your DP, so it's extremely scary. Let's see what John Choi does at the start of the round. I mean, obviously you want to stay away from a grappler, right? But let's see how he approaches the match, because there is a certain range where Hawk can do his Condor dive against Sagat's fireballs on reaction. He does have to fight for that range a lot, and he's not going to be doing anything from full screen. So let's see what happens in the first couple of seconds of the round. Okay, wow, okay, interesting. Damdai jump back here. Wondering if he was anticipating a fireball. Did not come from John until later. And like at this range right here, Damien can't really do much. This is an optimal range for Sagat to just fireball space and just chuck away some plasma pretty safely. Of course, like, you know, we have only got a couple seconds to the match, so we haven't seen any knockdowns yet. He's waiting. He's trying to do whatever he can to push Choi to the corner to implement these option select mix-ups. Grapplers, their archetype is they will sacrifice damage for an optimal position, and I feel like that's what Damien is doing here. He wants to do anything that he can to push Choi to the corner so he can implement like his tick throw loop. John Choi, of course, having immaculate fireball spacing, so it is hard to get in. He has to work for it. Nice. He finally got that range. Because Choi was in the corner, he had no room to escape or to maneuver himself to a better fireball position. Go back a couple of frames. Yeah, right here. You can see Damdai at about half screen. He finally got at the range where he can condor dive on reaction to Sagat's fireballs. It's a range definitely had to earn. He had to spend like about 40 seconds pushing John Choi to the corner, but in the end, it finally did pay off. He's in there though. He's in there, but not quite. He's not gonna have safe jump timing to implement like his vortex setups, but he does have the corner, so he's just gonna walk up to him. All right, yeah, like he has it here. Ooh, nice uppercut by John. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. Damien had the corner control early, but Damien had the corner control early, but John was able to hold it together and keep him out. All right, round two. Okay, yeah, we saw. Okay, that was an option select right there. So let me break down to you like a little bit like about what happened. I'm explaining to you why this was an option select and not just a random DP. you can pretty much, without getting too much into depth, like about how the option select works in detail, how like I would just say, if he lands a jump jab on you, if you're blocking, if the Sagat player is blocking, he's gonna get a guaranteed SPD attempt every time. If he's not blocking and tries to uppercut, T-Hawk's uppercut is gonna come out every single time, no matter what he does. So pretty much it's an inescapable loop for a lot of characters unless the Hawk player messes up. So this is pretty much what happened here. Like, it looks like a read and it looks amazing, but it's really an option select. I'm like, it's still amazing. Just the fact that you can perform it on command is amazing, but it's not a read. It's just covering both bases at this point. So now Damdai has the corner position to do whatever he wants at this point. So he's pressuring with the stand jab since like his hurt box is extended way far back. Old Hawk's normals are better than new Hawk's hitbox wise. So let's see what happens when Choi wakes up. Are you jumping jabbing? Like, he wants to implement like a vortex. He hasn't gotten a chance to do it yet. He finally gets that condor dive knockdown, but getting a little too greedy with it and getting pushed back. No worries though, Damien still has the lead. As you can see, just the threat of vortex. That's just the threat of vortex pushes Choi like all the way to the corner, and like he's still winning, like just off smart trades and intelligent space control. He hasn't done it yet. He finally started to do it at the end of the round and got him. Yeah, this is if Hawk gets in, it's a zero-sum game. It's either he messes up or like it's either he messes up or like he wins. So out of the round, gets SPD, but he's pushed away. He's pushed too far away to do anything. But Choi throwing a fireball at range 0, I believe that was, getting like slightly reckless or just trying to push him out. I don't know which one. Yeah. Oh wow, that was preemptive. Okay. That was very preemptive. Let me fix myself. Yeah, that was a preemptive read. Nice stuff. Choi swinging at the fences with a dragon punch. Wants to keep Hawk out. Oh, wow. Did you see that? You saw that range? That was so far. That was so far. Wow. All right. Yeah, it looks like slightly outside half range that he can punish Sagat's High Tigers here. Wow, a reaction. Okay. I did not know that. Like, one of the things about Street Fighter is there's subtle little spacing things like these that you need to know. It's not apparent to the player, or it's not apparent to the spectator that's watching, but these are little things that you have to know, like, about the match in order to be successful. Like, you have to know, okay, when I get at a certain range, if my opponent does this, I can react to this every single time. And like, it's just small little mental notes like that make or break matches. All right, so yeah, Hawk hasn't even really got him with the loop more than once, you know. And just like Damien's strong footsies and space control, I think are really is really like what's giving John trouble here. Yeah, shouts to ST being super short. Start of the round, Choi swings for the fences, but like I said, he option selects. That time, I don't think he did anything though. Like I think he just flat out blocked. But he gets a reversal DP, and he's gonna get the best setup now. Like, he's gonna get like that cross up into jab into whatever he wants. He's gonna abuse Sagat on wake up. Nice. Yeah, and there we go. There's an option select I'm talking about there. If they're not blocking. This time we get to see the DP. So yeah, like he is doing the option select here. If he blocked here, he would have got grabbed, but he did not. He tried to swing. So what happens? It's DP. The trade is slightly in Hawk's favor, but yeah, like Sagat still gets damaged for this. So it's a winning trade for Damdai because that's Choi trying to keep him out, but yeah, like Damien, the way he's threatening space control there, like, you know, he walks up half screen, threatening to blow through fireball. So like my guess is, like, you know, well, I'm not speaking to you guys as an expert of Street Fighter 2. While I do play Street Fighter 2, I'm not fresh on the matchup, so this is me like asking questions to my audience, or like theorizing like about what happened. So it looks like to me, just by watching these videos, that because Damdai threatened so well at the mid-range game with punishing fireballs with a Condor dive, it allows him to walk up for free and push him to the corner. And the way Damdai is playing it is just super, super smart here. Good stuff. Let's see what happens round 3, though. Got that fireball pressure going. Oh, ooh, Choi with the excellent DP. Wow, yeah, he gets that reversal DP set up. That was a bad trade for Damdai, but now it's going to give him all the position he needs to get in. He walks up, but Choi pushes him out again. And wins on the trade as well. Nice. Man, I love the fact that Super Turbo games go so quick. Awesome. Start of the round, Damdai just ballsy, just jumps in, goes for a tick setup, gets it right away. He's already in the corner already, and he catches Choi swinging for the fences. It gets baited, and like he's going for this chop. He's going for the hold here instead of the 360 because he's going to go for a shenanigan after. I guess after this he gets a cross up, which is wow. It at least looks like a cross up to me anyway. You know, like I'm not a T-Hawk player. So you guys want to correct me in the comments? Feel free. Yeah, wow. Like, look at this. It's such a good setup. He gets to cross him up and do something like super ambiguous. I don't know what's up. It's really good stuff. But he does get punished for going for the setup and gets thrown out of the corner. But the damage is already done. Choi is in huge trouble. Damdai can take some trades right now at this point. And now, yeah, he's fishing for the low forward. Like, he just wants Choi to get anything, a fireball, stand short, whatever. He doesn't care. He just wants to trade. Like, it's like he's pretty much, at this point, he's just daring him to press a button. He's going to press buttons all day until Choi flinches. But Choi keeps his cool, pushes him off, and look what happens. That mid-range again. On reaction. That was on reaction that time. Let's see. Frame by frame. Gets here. Oh, yeah. Let me press. I think we're a little bit too far back. Let's see. Is it coming? Is it coming? Yeah. Definitely reaction. Look at that. Very nice from Damien, though. Wow. Yeah. John's like nodding his head. It's like, he must be like, damn. Good stuff. Damien looks so focused. I've never seen him like look that mad in my life. Like, it's like he almost looks like legitimately pissed. I don't know why. But anyway, John Choi going with his mainstay Ryu. New Ryu at that. So let's see how the matchup changes here. Good trade. And good uppercut by Choi as well. He's trying to fake him out with fireballs, and yeah, once again, the minute he starts to get slightly comfortable, see, Damdai knows the range so well. He knows the range so well. Once he starts to get super comfortable, yeah, on reaction jump. Look at that range. Jeez, it's like when you're at like a quarter to half screen, like Hawk can literally react to your fireballs if the player is good enough. That's crazy. Oops. And so I guess this zone. Anyway, that's pretty crazy. And with this, there's been a huge momentum shift, and because of that one condor dive, Damdai was able to force Choi all the way to the other corner here. It implements the SPD setup. I'm not sure if he's within range for a safe jump jab here. No, he's not. And Choi answers with a wake up reversal Tatsu. 1 frame, by the way. Legacy games for the win. Wow, John. Wow. And Damdai can even and of course, like the Hawk, you can also negative edge SPD on wake up, which basically means that if you're ever within like a grappler's range, like T-Hawk, like on his wake up, he can input SPD at 0 cost, at 0 penalty to him. If he gets this wrong, like the SPD simply won't come out. But and like I'm sure John Choi knew that, because the past 2 games he pretty much proved to Choi that he can option select. So I'm wondering what he was thinking with getting up in his face like this here. But nonetheless, he does get a super chip kill. Good stuff to Choi, and it pays off. Second round, Damdai on set point in winners finals. Gets the splash knockdown. Oh no, this is bad. This is gonna be the best setups. It's probably option selecting here. Oh no, he just lets Choi hang. He just lets Choi hang himself. He doesn't even bother going for the input, because like you can still mess up option select. It's still hard. So like he just wants to see how Choi reacts. Choi answers with the wake up Tatsu, but Damdai does that crouch jab to put him in the exact same situation. This game is very trap oriented. Like if you get in a certain position on screen, you should just milk it to victory as much as possible. Goes a little short again. What's the response going to be, though? Frame by frame. Okay. Low forward instead of going for a tick grab setup. Gets the trade. No, it's not even a trade. Like, he just stuffed the fireball clean with Stan Roundhouse. Damdai really knows what he's doing in this matchup. He has it. Like, he's obviously done his research here. With the half screen Condor dive punish again for the win. Just see subtle spacing here is just crazy. Start of the round. Oh, he gets in. What's gonna happen? I think this is with safe jump timing. So Ryu cannot DP here on wake up. Even though it looks like he can. Like I don't think he can. Let's see what happens. He blocks. I still believe that was safe jump timing, but like we'll never know for sure. Yeah, and again, Choi is trying to do reversal Tatsu to get out, but Damdai is already onto that. And again, he does a DP. So at this point, I guess that was kind of like a panic option just to throw out there, just because Damdai has such strong space control at this point, and he's willing to take that damage he's willing to risk that damage just to try to get out of the corner. But it doesn't work, and Damdai goes for his hold normal grab here. And tried to go for a setup, got grabbed out of it. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is... Oh, man. Yeah. That last 4 seconds, yeah. Like, he just in complete control there. Jab, waits. A little forward. And then, yeah, catches Choi throwing a fireball. So, yeah, that's pretty much game. Anyway, good stuff to Damien and John Choi for that one. Like I'm really glad that Choi is playing again even after all these years. I hope he keeps sticking with it and keep playing, because like he definitely is a pillar to the community. But with that being said, let's get to the grand finals action. Afrolegends versus Damdai. Pretty much the ST rivalry of the new school generation. These guys have a lot of trash talking history. These guys like are already building like some legendary tournament history up. Afrolegends beat Damdai for a substantial amount of money at EVO 2012 this year in the Super Turbo tournament. In the Super Turbo tournament of Legends, I believe Afrolegends was also, I believe Afrolegends was the highest placing player in the tournament over Damdai. Although I could be wrong, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I apologize. But anyway, like these guys have talked smack to each other a lot. So definitely is like a rivalry there, and it is an East Coast West Coast rivalry. Basically West Coast claims that Super Turbo is their game. East Coast says like, nah, like, you know, we're starting to play it now. I know obviously it's a different era now where like a lot of the OGs are not playing like how they used to, but either way, this still makes for a fantastic rivalry, and rivalries are what keep the scene alive. And anyway, in the last encounter, Afrolegends beat Damdai's ass. So yeah, we're gonna see what's up here with the run back. Damdai looks. I mean, like state of mind is really important in tournaments. Damdai looks slightly nervous, not as nervous as he was at the Tournament of Legends. You know, since like he already took that L, so he got his weight off his shoulders. Afrolegends, you know, like he hasn't lost, so I don't know how worried he is right now at this point. But yeah, Damdai is looking extremely hungry, and he seems to want to have something to prove here. So let's see what's up. And this is not going to be the last time that these guys play at all. I'm sure we're going to see these guys play at many Super Turbo tournaments to come, and I'll be pleased to be able to watch. them. But shout out to Damdai especially, since like, you know, he's so new, and yeah, I remember seeing him. I remember playing him in Super Turbo 5 years ago, and I used to actually beat him, but nah, I can't beat him anymore. He's really. Hey, what's up, guys? I am back. Sorry about that. XSplit 1.2 took a audio dump on me, so I actually had this part done already. Extremely frustrated that the audio just crapped out on me halfway, and I have to do the segment over again. Well, but yeah, let us get right into it. I'm also playing Automattock's Backbeat. I believe this is Reflections Realize. All right, so let's get right into it. Waste no time. So Damdai's going with old Ryu here versus DeeJay to counter like his charge shenanigans. Old Ryu has a couple of differences that new Ryu does not have. Like I'm just gonna go over like the main ones. Old Ryu has a faster fireball, more invincible DP, and he has an unblockable Tatsu setup 50% of the time on the opponent's wake up. I'm not too sure how much this is going to come into play here, but we're going to find out right now. Yes, anyway, let's get into it. Let us go. One of the things that I noticed, about Afrolegends, since he's a charge player, like he has really good presence of mind when it comes to charge time. One of the hallmarks of a good charge player is, you know, pre-buffering after every charge move, and Afrolegends does that quite well. The other thing I noticed with this DeeJay, he has, even though charge characters are supposed to lose in the fireball war, Afrolegends does a good job of tricking his opponent to always commit to a fireball unsafe ranges with jump roundhouse. And watching the Afrolegends match against the Damdai at EVO, that definitely came into play a lot. So I know Damien has spent like a lot of time studying, about this matchup. So let's see what he's learned since then. Alright, so yeah, so start of the round. No, we got some fireball spacing, and notice how Afrolegends is moving forward with a roundhouse slide, and the minute he gets within Ryu's close range, he's throwing out a lot of preemptive low strong here. Yeah, right there. Yeah, like he's throwing out a fair amount of preemptive low strong, mainly because the hitbox on that is extremely good. The hurtbox on that is pretty. I believe it's stretched back like a bit. But yeah, this will counter a lot of Ryu's pokes at the close range. He's gonna have to throw a fireball here to try to blow it up. He's pretty much just daring Ryu to press a button. And let's see what Damien does to respond to this. Does he throw a fireball? Alright. Afrolegend is threatening with the strong. Ah, see, look, he tried to sweep there, and he got beat out clean. And that's the first attack too. Maintains the charge, but Damdai gets the hard knockdown. Is he gonna go for the setup here, or is he gonna go for a safe jump? I believe he goes for safe jumps the whole time. No, he decided to go for a tick grab. Gets the corner pressure. Now, Afrolegends did that dread kick, anticipating. I guess he was anticipating a low from Ryu. His LK dread kick that he just got hit out of, like as a reversal, goes over low attacks, but Damdai blasted him with a fireball instead. He has a space control. Let's see how he deals with the corner here. I'm actually very curious. Safe jump. Damdai still has control of the corner, but now he's pushing his way out. Like you can see like how good Afro's charge timing is. He's able to fight his way out of the corner there against Ryu. Very subtle. It's very subtle things like the way he uses the slide to get out of the corner and how he maximizes charge time. That's not stuff you're really going to talk about in the middle of a match, but these kinds of things are very important and do matter. Nice. He finally made Damdai commit to jumping here. You can see how he tricked him. Even though he has a sonic boom, like he was still able to keep up with Ryu in the fireball war and even bait him into jumping, anticipating his fireball. Let's go back a bit. See how that exchange went. Fireball, fireball, fireball. Yeah, notice how he's staying at 3-4 screen. Space control is extremely important because if DeeJay wants to get that jump roundhouse over Ryu's fireball, he has to do it at a very specific range. I mean, it is far compared to a lot of other characters. Fireball again. Ah, I see. So Damdai slightly misjudged the range here, and forced a jump, and Afrolegends forced a jump out of him, which is going to enable him to trip guard. Yeah, and he does. Nice. Yeah, and once you land that sweep and you get that cross up, it's gonna be lights out a lot of the time. It's like one of his better setups. Nice job for Afrolegends to take round 1 here. All right, round 2. Afrolegends seems to be content with putting himself in the corner. He doesn't mind. Well, and like it also is nature of a charge character anyway. You're either going to be holding down back or you're going to be holding backwards. So, not surprised to see him in the corner here. But let's see if Damien overextends himself a little bit and see if Afrolegends capitalizes on any of this. Because he does have the corner control, but Afrolegends can punish him if he gets the right read. It just depends on what happens here. So he has the fireball setups. Ooh, he actually baited him, but Damdai, yeah, didn't react at the end here. Like I said, Super Turbo is a man's game. You have to be on point 100% of the time, because sometimes like the game will work against you. But that's what happens. You just got to keep moving and accept it. So anyway, Afrolegends get to jumping, push himself out of the corner based off that. And now Afro has good space control again, but Damdai with that cross-up Tatsu. This is somewhat perfectly for the safe jump here. He's kind of having his way. Oh, there we go. That's what I want to point out especially. This is Afro's trick. Like, I know when I've played Afrolegends and ST over the years, this is something he does to me a lot. The way that he set up Damdai here. Punish. Alright, so you see, like, he trades with the max out. Trading with the max out. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. Let's go back even a couple more frames. Yeah. Look at that range. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Because you can cut, because you can empty jump, but you want to stretch out your hitbox a little bit more, just to jump roundhouse and like it'll catch him. That's pretty far. That's about. It looks like like half of the screen, or maybe 5/8. I'm not sure. Bad at measuring these things. But anyway, so Afrolegends gets he's known for a jump roundhouse read. Uses the fireball to push him out again, and he's threatening. He's threatening. I really like this full screen war of attrition here for space control. Edging up a little bit. Notice how he doesn't want to. Notice how like he doesn't want to get too close to Afrolegends unless he has a safe jump knockdown. He's just trying to play the zoning game with him a lot and just bait him into jumping. Yeah, he's throwing out. And as you can see, a common bait tactic is what he's doing with stand shorts there, trying to get him to jump, and it did work. Afrolegends did react because you don't want to get too obvious at the fireball game. Like a lot of times, you want to throw jabs and shorts to try to fake them out and get them to commit to something. Afrolegends did, however, Damien did not punish in time, although they did get a trade on the fireball. Afrolegends still has a slight lead though, and he misses the uppercut there, which causes Afrolegends to take game 1. Yeah, I feel like the flow of that match was in Afrolegends' favor for sure. Damien sighing a little bit, not worrying about it too much, and getting into game 2 right away. You see like a max out from Afrolegends, of course. Not really easy to react to at that range. We're back to the zoning game again, where one guy is trying to get the other to jump. Afrolegends is willing to neutral jump and jump back just to maintain charge. And Damdai's working him in the corner. Oh, look, yeah, see? Afrolegends is always looking for a way out. That's why, I guess that's why you can't overextend yourself too much. So if you go back a little bit and see, yeah. Like the minute after the throw break, Damdai was trying to chip, and this was a preemptive jump from Afrolegends. So like I'm pretty sure like he didn't know that for sure it was coming out. Like he just made an educated guess, and it paid off. But instead of going for a combo, like he wants out of the corner for good, and he wants to set up. So he goes for the cross up again. And now because that little sequence, he's all the way like to the other side of the screen, and now he's pushing Ryu in the corner. He got to throw of his own. Old characters can't throw breaks, so kind of exposed. And this sets up a perfect safe jump situation for Afrolegends. Let's see how Damdai fights his way out of the corner. Oh, he caught Afrolegends feeling himself and overextending himself just a bit. I'm not sure why he jumped there. There was really no reason for him to jump there. Like I don't think there wasn't any fireball coming. I don't know. Maybe it was just like a preemptive read or whatever. Because like in this game, you can't really jump without a purpose. So that was kind of out there. But because of that, it allows Damien to get a favorable trade, extremely favorable, not on damage but on position. Like I said, like this game, like trades are very important. You can see them a lot. Yeah, and this allows, and just because of this, you get so much free extra damage off this. You get a safe jump, you get more chip, you get to push them away. It's all really good for Ryu. But Damdai missed up his free chip opportunities. Ooh, anybody's game now, though. Anybody's game. Back to zoning. Back to zoning. Who's gonna jump first? Oh, okay. Afrolegends misses anti-air slightly, but gets baited into jumping. Invincible DP for the win. Good stuff. I gotta say, Afrolegends, like I said, I'm really paying attention to Afrolegends' charge time. Like, he's really nice with it. We have the corner control, baiting him out with the DP, and even bait out the up kicks. Good stuff from Damdai. I'm trying to minimize risk from Afrolegends. And we finally stuck another trip guard situation. If we saw in the first game that the trip guard was sweep last time, but now this time it's with low forward. I guess it lowers his hitbox some. Yeah, like that. yeah, pretty cool. And off that gets the guaranteed cross up setup, but misses the touch of death combo. And this might cause Damien to come back. And it does, yeah. That was extremely crucial. Afrolegends needed that at this stage. He needed that machine gun. He needed that machine gun upper to finish it off. But yeah, Super Turbo, not forgiving at all. Both these titans, I should say, are tied at 1 game apiece. Game 3, what's gonna happen in the first couple of seconds? No fireball from Afro. We're back in the same situation as before. Corner again. This time, Damdai opts to air instead of DPing him, and because of that, it baits out an up kick from Afro. Good position for Damdai, but no punish, no major punish anyway. Trip guard again, right after he dropped the combo, and overextended himself, and now Afro gets out of the corner for free, and he gets a free setup off this. Good stuff. Now is extremely even again. We got Plasma Wars. Oh yeah, we got Plasma Wars. And yeah, like these matches are pretty much turning out to be the same. It's like whoever can make the other person crack in the fireball game is who ends up winning the round. But it's not that easy to it seems to not be that easy to get the other guy to crack. You really have to trick him. And it seems to be really hard to land DeeJay's TOD on Damdai. It seems that he's made the appropriate spacing adjustments to not get caught by jump roundhouse too often, not get trip guarded, or not get put in a situation where you can eat that DeeJay cross up, which is so deadly. Back to the mid-range again. It's really, like I said, the whole nature of this round is seeing how they deal with the mid-range here to set up for offense. Really liking both these guys mid-game, although Damdai is getting the best of it here. But gets pushed back. He falls back a little bit, wondering when the jump is coming. Ooh, nice. Good exchanges from Damdai. He's really doing a great job at minimizing stuff. Although he did miss that DP, but oh, that was so nice. That was so nice. That was so nice. That was so nice. He actually whiff punished a low forward with a throw on reaction. That is great spacing from Afrolegends. Right there. Yeah, that kind of whiff punish, that's ridiculous. And it actually killed him. Good stuff from Afro. And it's really, I gotta say, it's really pleasing to see these two guys play Ryu and DeeJay at such a high level. Round 3. Damdai pushing him out with fireballs. He's full screen. I guess like if DeeJay took a couple more pixels forward, he would be at the range where he starts to threaten him. I'm guessing like right here. I mean, obviously I don't play this matchup, so I don't know the ranges as well as Afrolegends or Damdai, but I'm guessing right here he is slightly outside the range for DeeJay to get jump roundhouse, and I guess Damdai knows that. And also Afro does, which is why he's neutral jumping and then jumping backwards. That being said, after 20 seconds of chip, finally gets a first attack there. And now, like, Damdai gets a small advantage and corner control. Jumping over a lot of the fireballs, too. He's getting the read on Afro, like in the corner. But Afro is holding on. Afro, oh, nice. Slick stuff to get out of the corner. But Damdai nullifies it and is still pressing his advantage. Great stuff. They're trading. Oh, now it's anybody. Oh, I'm about to say it's anybody's game, but right as I say that, Afrolegends gets hit by a fireball, and Damdai looks happy. He's like, one more game. I got this. He smells victory. It's like you can see he has the eye of the tiger right there. And now Afro makes a character switch going with Boxer. So are we going to see the unblockable Tatsu finally come into play here? Let's see. Off any knockdown, it can just be so deadly if you don't have anything to escape it. Fishing. Oh man, Damdai like had the read there, the jump back roundhouse. He made the guess that Afrolegends was obviously going to try to close the gap of some kind. Well, not obviously, but at some point, you got to try to close the gap. And he picked the right time and got the read for the first attack. And now he can implement setups. Let's see what he goes for. Okay, he goes. Does he do anything here? What does he do? Ooh, okay, there we go. Yeah. That's the timing for the infamous unblockable Tatsu. 50% of the time though. because that's how we roll in Street Fighter 2. And it hits him, it gets him again, and the second time he gets a block though. Notice how after Damdai gets the throw, he wants to stay out of Boxer's range. He doesn't want to rush him down, even though he has 50% life lead. He wants to stay out of Boxer's range, stay away from headbutt and low rush, and just try to like get as much free damage as he can before he gets super, which is obviously one of the best in the game. Good bait from Afro though to trick Damdai. Now he has the corner off one mistake. You can see how, even though I got the DP there, you can see how one mistake is so huge. Let's go to the part where like I feel like it all turned around, at least in this round, and made Damdai take the heats. So, oopsie daisy. But yeah, so right there, a little bit farther back. Just a little bit farther back. Right there. After the empty jump, he played footsies with Damdai and finally got the roundhouse sweep. From here, it's gonna allow him to implement a lot of his offense there, and he still has a significant lead. But in ST, I guess significant lead is not significant at all. Has the corner now and gets the headbutt. Oh no, this is bad. Then that answers with the DP though. Oh, he gets Tatsu, cross up Tatsu. Actually, option selects him at the end. That was very, very, very nice. Let's take a look at that option select again. Cross up Tatsu. Obviously, Afro does not want to block any of that because he knows he's dead. He has to do something. Goes for the rush upper, but yeah, gets swept for his trouble. Good stuff from Damdai. Now he's on championship point. Let's see what he does. Start of the round, okay. Obviously, looking at Damdai's game plan of jumping back, I guess being in that position isn't really a good one for you. You can't really throw fireball, whatever, and you're kind of in Barrel Sweet Zone. So jumping back, he's willing to corner himself. I guess the range is about half screen that he doesn't want to be at. He's staying at half range. He is staying at half range, trying to bait out Boxer. Good block afterwards from Damdai after the throw setup. But in spite of that, Afro has a super. Oh, here we go. Vortex. Yeah, Vortex 1. Vortex 2. Yeah, gets it twice. They go for it a third time. Vortex 3. Yeah, well, like I said, Super Turbo is all about repeatable traps that you have to milk you have to milk the victory if you get a knockdown. You just have to keep them in the vortex forever. That being said, Afrolegends does a super to try to get out of dodge. He does not want to be in that vortex anymore. Damdai punishes it with a fireball from full screen though, but he still gets away. And tried to charge for tap there, I guess, and got hit again afterwards. I mean, like, stray fierces like that are really not for no reason, you know. He must have been charging something, some kind of tap. Yeah, he was charging. And Damdai did the wrong DP there, I guess, and went through each other. I guess he was feeling himself too hard and not thinking there. Thought he had it for sure, but nice stuff from Afrolegends to hold it together there. Good stuff. But yeah, Damdai is still on championship point here. Let's see what happens. Okay, gets the red fireball knockdown, and that Tatsu gives so much frame advantage on block that it allows him to implement tick throw setups a lot of the time. Not 100% guaranteed. Obviously, you have to reversal to get out, but that's pretty hard though. At this point, Damdai is staying at that sweet spot on screen, which is half screen, willing to corner himself just to maintain that position because he wants a knockdown. He wants that red fireball knockdown. And now that Afrolegends is in a good range, Damien has to bait. He has to trick Afro into doing something. He can't really throw a fireball here. Afro is obviously charging, like he's obviously using that down jab to charge. So let's see how Damien deals with this here. Low rush, blocked. Yeah, Afrolegends knows he's in a prime spot, applying the pressure. Again with the low rush. Let's see what he does. Cross up Tatsu. Yes, it finally gets out. Oh, uh-oh. Is that going to be it? Wow. So the cross up Tatsu is what enabled the cross up Tatsu at the right time when he was lurking. It's really what did it here. Yeah, he was lurking. He obviously wasn't going to throw a fireball. He was just waiting for a chance to cross up. Smart stuff. And gets the cross up again, and that's pretty much it at this point. Wins it with stand shorts. Anyway, congratulations to Damdai, man. You've come a long way, and it's definitely well-deserved and well-earned. Good stuff, man. You truly are a option select master. And a super turbo master. Yeah, like I said, this is not going to be the last time we see these two guys. I definitely want to see Afrolegends and Damdai play again, like on a big stage someday. And like both these competitors, extremely strong. Well, that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up for this edition of my match analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to follow me at the usual places that I shout out at the beginning of the video, and any comments or critiques you guys can let me know in the YouTube comments. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you later. And shout out to Jibbo for the backbeats.